Hey there, Sparkrock community. We're back with another update for Sparkrock Finance, and this time with improvements to how budget journals are posted when you're using additional reporting currency. If your organization runs with additional reporting currency enabled, you may have run into situations where a budget journal looks balanced in your local currency, but still won't post. That's because tiny rounding differences in the additional currency, sometimes just a cent or two, can trip up the zero balance check and block posting the entire journal. General journals already handle this automatically with system-generated residual entries, but budget journals didn't until now. So in this video, we're going to walk you through the new automatic residual entry handling on budget journals and cover the behind-the-scenes change that makes these entries traceable going forward. Let's get started. The main change in this update is how budget journals behave at posting time when an additional reporting currency is enabled. Previously, if your journal was balanced in local currency, but had even a small difference in the additional currency, like 24 cents or even 1 cent, the system would refuse to post the journal. That left finance teams hunting down rounding differences manually before they could move on. Well, with this update, when you post a budget journal, the system now checks for residuals in the additional currency. If it finds one, it automatically generates a residual entry to absorb the rounding. For example, in General Ledger Setup, you can see I have CAD set up as my currency and USD set up as an additional reporting currency. And on the USD currency card, I have my gains and losses accounts populated. And for my USD currency, I have an exchange rate set up. So now over on the budget journal, I will import an Excel file. And you'll see on the budget journal, the balance is 0. So far, so good. Now I'll go and post it. Previously, this would not balance if the currency conversion was slightly out of balance. Now it will post, but when we go over to the GL budget entry page, you can see the residual entry is inserted. It's labeled residual caused by rounding of additional currency amount, so you can clearly see what it is and why it was created. The amount is 0 in local currency, but if we view the hidden fields, you'll see there's an additional currency amount field of -0.1, which captures that rounding difference that prevented posting before. The result, balanced budget journals now post successfully on the first try without manual cleanup of rounding noise. Now, one additional note, you may want a way to track or find entries like this that are system generated. So we've added a new field on the GL budget entry table called System Created Entry. It's a behind-the-scenes flag that distinguishes entries that are system generated automatically, like the new residual entries, from entries that were entered by users. You won't see this field on the standard GL budget entries list, but you can show it using personalization. And that's a wrap on the Sparkrock Finance update. With these improvements, budget journals can now post successfully even when small rounding residuals exist in additional reporting currency. The system handles those residuals automatically, just like it already does for general journals. And this system-generated entry is now tracked behind the scenes for better data traceability. Be sure to check out the release notes for full details and let your customer success manager know if you have other enhancement suggestions. Thanks so much for watching.